All right, guys, here we go again. We'll give just a couple of minutes for people to come in. We're still missing people. Just a minute or two and we'll get started. Remember, you need your language arts textbook, language arts practice book, and your notebook. If you don't have those things next to you, please make sure that you get those things, okay? Have those books next to you. Hello, Farah, what's your question?
Miss Amanda, which page?
We're right now on page 250 in the reading writing workshop.
Okay, thank
Can
you.
you see the page on the screen? This is the page we're going to start with. We're going to do the literary terms and then we'll do the language arts. Okay. All right. One more minute and we'll start because we're still missing 7 people. Okay. So we're going to start with summarize. We've taken the word summarize before. Who can tell me what the word summarize means? Raise your hand, please, if you know what the word summarize means. Okay, Mohammed, your hand was the first one up. What does summarize mean?
When you tell the most important ideas and details in the text.
That's exactly right. When you summarize something, you tell the most important ideas and details in the text. The definition is written right here in our first sentence. Okay, so this is what we should write for summarize. We've taken this before. We've talked about taking a trip to the library and writing down all kinds of information because we don't get to take the books from the library home. So we jot down all kinds of notes and then we go home and we put all that information together and we decide what is important and we summarize the information by keeping only the most important ideas and details in our notes. Okay, we rewrite them by reducing the information and keeping only the most important details and ideas. Okay, very good. Thank you, Mohammed. All right, first word is summarize. Okay, next word. Our next word is sequence. Sequence. Okay, a lot of these hands were up for summarize. Do you know what sequence means as well? All right, Malik, tell us, what does sequence mean?
Sequence means the order in events that take place, first,
so,
then later, and final.
Okay, very good. That's right. The sequence is the order of event, the order that the events take place in. Like what happens first, what happens next, then at last, and finally, okay? So we talk about time order when we're talking about sequence. It is the order of events. So sequence is the order in which events takes place. This is our definition right here in the first sentence again. Thank you, Malik.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now let's move on to the next word. Expository text. Regmini, can you tell us what expository text is?
May explain a social studies or history topic, has headings and sidebars, may include photos, captions, and maps.
Okay, that's right. So we have expository text. Expository text is a text that gives us information about a topic. Okay, it can be a social studies topic. It could be a history topic. The reason they give us these examples is because our story today is based on a story related to history. Also, it says that we have headings and sidebars. Let's go back and take a look at the story that we just read, Judy's Appalachia. And, oops. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Sorry. I hit this button a lot. 1 second. I just have to exit. There we go. Sorry, guys. Okay. So we're talking about Judy's Appalachia. I'm going to close this for just a second and find it on my screen. Moving you guys over. Let's see. Here we go. Nope. Here we go. Okay. So in Judy's Appalachia, we have headings. Here we have a heading that tells us about Marfork, West Virginia, and this means that this area is going to explain about where Judy lives. This part of our text, this section, is about where she lives. Mountaintop removal mining, this is where she starts talking about how they're blowing the tops off the mountains. Our headings tell us what the section of text is about. Okay, again on the next page, another heading, Remembering Judy, tells about how Judy didn't make it and she passed away before she was able to fulfill all of her goals. Okay, so the heading tells us what the text is going to talk about. All right, now let's go back to uh-oh, 1 second. Did I give you guys the wrong words? I did. How come no one knows? Anyway, what a great review we just had for summary, huh? Summary and expository text. Okay, I made a mistake. I clicked on the wrong photo and I probably confused you, but okay, I'll fix it for you right now. Okay, so summarize, we now know what summary means. Good that you guys remembered and you were able to tell us. Our first word this week is reread. I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong word. Reread. This is another word that we have taken many, many times before. Who can tell me what reread means? Let's see, lots of hands up for this one. Jemana?
Reread means to read again.
That's exactly right. When we don't understand something in the text, we go back and we read it again to find the information that we're looking for, okay? Thank you, Jemana. All right, next word. So this is our first literary term for the week. Reread. I will, if you wrote down something in your list, it's no problem. It's just a good review for you. I will make a summary of the vocabulary words and write the definitions for you on a sheet. I'll post it for you for those of you who want to write them down and are not sure what to write, okay? All right, the next point is author's point of view. Who can tell me what the author's point of view is? All right, Fareed, how about you? Tell us, what is the author's point of view?
It's about the topics, how they about they write, or they write about.
Okay, so that's right. It's the point of view that they have about what they are talking about. That's right. This is what they think. Their point of view is what they think. Like, for instance, if we are writing about Judy and her fight against the coal miners, maybe the author thinks that what Judy was doing was a great idea and that this is something that she should be rewarded for and remembered for and admired for the stand that she took. And so his writing and comes from the point of view that this is a good idea. So the author's point of view tells us what he thinks or what he believes about the topics that he is writing about. Okay, thank you very much, Farida.
You're welcome.
All right. So we have reread and we have author's point of view. Let's go on. Biography. Our genre is biography. All right, let's see. Jenna, can you tell us what biography is?
Yes. It's the story of a real person's life written by another a person usually presents events in
Chronological.
chronological order, may include text features.
Okay, very good. So it's the story of a person's life, but written by another person. This is biography. Okay, if you remember, I also took autobiography. Autobiography is when the person writes a story about their own life. Biography is the story of a person's life, but written by another person. It says that the events are presented in chronological order. Chronological order means in the time that they happened. So it's written by the time that the events happened. What happens first is written about first. What happens last is written about last. It's written the same way and the same order in which it happened, okay? All right. It says may include text features. A particular text feature that we are focusing on this week is timeline. Let's go back and look at that timeline. Here is timeline at the bottom. This is a timeline about Judy's life, okay? It tells when she was born and it tells when she died. And it has two important events that happened between her birth and her death, okay? Again, a timeline is also written in chronological order, in the order in which the events happen. Okay, have you taken timelines in social studies before, Jenna?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. So again, quickly, we have reread when we go back when we don't understand something, and we look for the information in the text by rereading. We have author's point of view, which is the position or the way the author thinks or feels about something that he's talking about. And our genre is biography. Biography is the story of a person's life written by another person in chronological order, in time order in which the events actually happen. Our feature this week is timeline, which is a diagram that shows events in order shows events in order in which they take place in time order, just like our biography. Okay? All right, so these are your words. I will write this for you on a sheet and post it so that you can write it into your notebook. Everyone should write down your literary terms in your notebook, okay? All right, so we have grammar next in the language arts textbook, page 296. Page 296, language arts textbook. Okay, I have a lot of hands up, and I assume that most of them were to answer a question before that we've already answered. So if your hand is up and you do not have a question, please put it down. If your hand is up and you do not have a question, please put your hand down. Okay, Adito, what's your question? Hello,
I forgot to
Adito.
put it down.
Okay. Mela, what's your question?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't wear my hand.
Abdurrahman, what's your question?
No, I wanted to answer.
Okay, guys, if you have your hands up and you don't have a question, please put your hands down. Val, you have a question?
Yes, your voice cutting every time.
I'm sorry?
Your voice is cutting.
Honey, that's a connection. Your voice is cutting for me too. I can't do anything about the internet connection. Okay? Nothing I can do about that. This is the connection. I'm sorry if you can't hear. If you can't
Okay.
hear me well, you can go back and listen to the meeting when I post it again, okay? Because it will have everything on the meeting. Okay, honey? I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about the connection. I don't control that. Okay, Tahir, what's your question? Hello, Tahir. Iyad, do you have a question?
Yes. Miss.
Which page?
Yes.
Vocabulary. How
I announced the page when I first opened it.
he writes vocabulary, and this is grammar.
Well, because you learn more vocabulary when you study synonyms and antonyms and grammar.
Okay.
You are going to learn vocabulary words while studying synonyms and antonyms.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Hamza, what's your question?
Miss, what PISinter-G language
Hello,
are
Hamza.
what PISinter-G language are
What?
textbook?
296. Okay. All right, so let's talk about synonyms and antonyms. Does anybody remember synonyms and antonyms last year? Raise your hand if you can tell me what synonym or antonym is. All right, but tell us what synonyms and antonyms.
A synonym is something is a word that means the same as another word, but they both have a different spelling.
Nope, that's not a synonym. That's not a synonym, honey. Let's try. Let's see. I can't hear you, sweetheart. You're cutting up very badly. I'm cutting up. I'm not sure where the connect problem is, but one of us is cut up. Anyway, you should go back and listen to the meeting. If you cannot hear something, go back and watch the meeting, okay? And you should be able to hear from the meeting. Or don't forget to turn off your mics and your camera if you have answered. All right, I'll explain vocabulary for you. I need everybody to put their hand down for 1 second, please. I'm sorry, I need everybody to put their hands down for just a second because I want to ask about the connection. Everybody put your hand down for just 1 second. All right. If you can hear me well, please raise your hand. Okay, great. Most of you. Very good. Okay, thank you. Put your hands down again, please. Great. I'm so glad. Okay, so I don't think it was my connection that we were having problems with. All right, let's see. Farida, your hand was up first. Farida, tell us what are synonyms? Farida, you got to turn down your device, huh? Synonyms and antonyms.
All right. Synonyms and antonyms are like the meaning of the words and the opposite. Something like that.
Okay, so It's on the screen. You want to just read it for us?
Sure. A synonym. I don't know how to spell.
Synonyms.
Synonyms are words that
Synonym.
a synonym are words to have the same or almost the same meaning. Antonyms are words that have opposite meanings.
Okay, so synonyms are words that have the same or almost the same meaning. Okay, words that have the same or almost the same meaning. And antonyms are words that have opposite meanings. So we have synonyms, big and large, mean almost the same thing. We have synonyms, tidy and neat, mean almost the same thing. Tiny and small, happy and cheerful, angry and mad, pretty and beautiful. Synonyms have almost the same meaning. Antonyms have opposite meanings. Like old, the opposite is new. Fast, the opposite is slow. Kind, the opposite is unkind. True, untrue. Tidy, messy, happy, and unhappy. Okay, so again, synonyms have the same or almost the same meaning. Antonyms have opposite meanings. Okay, all right. I have lots and lots of hands up. If you do not have a question and you only want to answer, please put your hands down. All right, Hamza, you have a question?
No, I forgot to put my hand down. I was just want to read the meaning of synonym.
Muhammad, do you have a question? Muhammad, do you have a question?
No, I wanted to say the meaning of synonyms.
Okay, put your hand down, please. Jen, do you have a question?
No, I wanted also to say the meaning.
Okay. All right, guys, once we've answered the question, if you don't get called on, please put your hands down so that I don't stop to answer questions when you don't have any, okay? All right, again, synonyms, same or almost same meaning. Antonyms, opposite meanings. Let's go down on the page. And I'm going to, let's see, pick someone. Omar, are you there? Hello, Omar.
Hello, Miss.
Hi, Omar. Can you
Hello.
read the paragraph at the bottom of the page for us, please?
Everyone went to look at the new house. The kitchen was small, but sunny. The bedrooms were dark and tiny. The basement was dirty, and the garage was filthy. Nobody thought it was as nice as the old house.
Well, thank you very much.
You're
All
welcome.
right. Okay, what? Can you tell me?
Yes.
Everyone and nobody. Synonyms or antonyms?
Antonyms.
Everyone, nobody. Very good. They're opposites, right? Everyone, all the people, or no one, no people. Opposites. Thank you. Ragmini.
Yes.
Small and tiny. Synonyms or antonyms?
Small and tiny are synonyms.
Synonyms, right. Very good. Thank you. Tahir. Dirty and filthy.
Yes.
Dirty and filthy. Synonyms or antonyms? Dirty and
Synonyms.
filthy. That's right. Very
Can you
good.
say
Okay.
synonyms?
And yes, that's right, honey. You're right. Synonyms. Yeah.
Yes, Miss Ahmed.
Dark. Dark and sunny. Synonyms or antonyms?
Antonyms.
Antonyms, right. They're opposites. Sunny is bright and dark, no light at all. Very good. Opposites, okay? Let's turn to page 297. Page 297. All right, I'm going to let you read. I'm going to stay on 296 for a minute because there's no way for me not to show you the answers. So I'm going to let you read and answer, and then I'll flip over and we'll go over them again, okay? All right, so page 297. Let's see. Leela, can you read number 1 for us?
Yes. Teresa is
Can you read number 1 for us?
Okay. Teresa is tall, but her sister is short. Yes. Synonyms is tall. Hello, Miss.
You're cutting up, honey. I can't hear you very well. The sentence says Teresa is tall, but her sister is short. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so tall and short. Synonyms or antonyms? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes.
Leela,
Tall.
synonyms or antonyms? Tall and short. Remember, synonyms are the same and antonyms are opposites.
Antonym.
Hello?
Hello. Miss. I will write this in the chat.
Yeah? I can't hear you.
I will write this in the chat.
You're writing it in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I can hear you though. You can tell me.
Antonyms. I wrote it in the chat.
Okay, let me check. Antonyms, that's right. Tall and short are antonyms. They are opposite, okay? Thank you, honey. All right, Leanne.
Yes.
Number 2, please. Number 2, please.
Miss, can you say again?
Hello. Number
Miss, can
2.
you hear me? 2?
Number 2.
Okay.
You're cutting in and out, sweetheart, but I hear you. Try.
Miss, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Number 2?
Do you have the page?
Yes.
Do you have the
I am
page, honey?
pleased. Yes, yes. I am pleased to
Okay.
be here and happy to help. Hello?
Okay. Synonyms or antonyms?
Pleased and
Synonyms
happy
or
are antonyms.
pleased
Antonyms.
means sorry?
Antonyms.
Pleased and happy. Yeah, they're not antonyms. They're the same, honey. When you're pleased with something, it means that you like it. So you are happy. So they are synonyms. Pleased and happy, okay?
Oh,
All right.
okay, thank you.
Okay, no problem. No problem, honey, no problem. All right. Number 3. Vessel?
Yes.
Number 3.
Okay. Decide whether the sentence is true or false.
Okay, true or false? Synonyms or antonyms?
Uh, let's say it again.
Remember, it's true or false? Synonyms or antonyms? Synonyms mean the same and antonyms mean opposite.
Okay.
So if something is true or something is false, is this the same or opposite?
Opposite.
That's right. So opposites are antonyms. Okay, very good, honey. Okay, number 4. Thank you, Basil. Yeah, number 4.
Okay. He made a quick getaway in a fast car. Synonyms.
Synonym, that's right. They have the same meaning, quick and fast. Number 5, Yusuf. Thank you, Ed.
Welcome.
Yusuf, number 5. Hello, Yusuf. Hello, Yusuf. Okay. Guys need to be ready to answer when you're called on. Reem, number 5, please. Hello. Hello, Reem. Can you answer number 5 for us? Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, honey.
Miss,
Yes.
I don't have the book because it's at my mom's home, and
Okay.
I am at my grandma's home.
Okay, honey. Ask mom to bring you your books if you're going to stay for a while, okay? All right. Abdurrahman, number 5, please.
Okay. Can you tell the real bird from the fake bird? Antonyms.
Very good. They're opposites, real and fake. Very good, honey. All right. So let's look again together. Quickly, we'll recap. This one's a little blurry, but we'll get through it. All right. In the first sentence, we have tall and short, opposites, antonyms. Pleased and happy, synonyms, the same meaning. True or false, opposites. Quick and fast, synonyms, the same. Real and fake, also opposites, antonyms, okay? All right, let's go to the workbook page together. Oops, sorry. Let's go to the workbook page together. We are on page 66. 66 in your language arts practice workbook, page 66. Okay, page 66. Okay, remember, synonyms have the same meaning. Antonyms have opposite meanings. We only have about 3.5 minutes, so we're going to have to work quickly. Okay, I'm going to call on you. Please be ready to read so that we have time to finish as much as we can. What we do not finish, you should take a picture of and send with today's homework. Okay, all right. Adito, number 1.
Yes.
Read number 1, please. Do you have the page?
Yes.
Okay, read number one, please.
I was sad when I didn't make the cheerleading squad.
Okay, which word is
I
a
was
synonym?
disappointed.
Disappointed, very good. Very good, excellent, thank you. Disappointed is correct. Number two, Malik. Hello, Malik.
Hello.
Number two, please. Guys, I asked you to be ready quickly. We're going to run out of time.
I didn't think that I had to work on my learning skills.
Which word is a synonym for work on?
Work on improve.
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
Improve.
Improve. Improve is correct, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Number three. Number three. Gotta find some names of people we haven't heard. All right, well, but how about you do number three?
Number three, I get nervous during tryouts.
Which word is a synonym for nervous?
Improve.
Not improve, no. Improve was the answer to the last question.
Jumpy.
Jumpy, right, very good. Jumpy. Jumpy means the same as nervous. Number four, Rugmini.
Yes.
Can you read number four?
My heart beats fast and my hands get clammy. Pounds. My heart pounds fast and my hands get clammy.
Okay. Pounds, correct. Very good, honey. All right, number five, Yusuf, are you there?
Yes.
Yusuf, number five, please.